Good evening. My name is Richard Fisher. I live at 120 Fraser Road here in Warrenton, 20186. I came here tonight to voice my opposition to 3 separate projects. With the time limit, I'm probably going to get to 1. First, let me give you a little bit of background on myself. All right, there's no one here who's more pro-veteran than I am. I've been a Marine for 29 years between reserves and active duty. I've done combats in both peacetime and war. All right, I moved to Warrenton 10 years ago. I did so although I knew I would have to drive to DC every day that I was not deployed. And I've done that for 10 years. And I'm deployed about 5 months a year. I moved to an established neighborhood in Warrenton to stay away from large community problems. We live next to a church, and there's traffic there and congestion once a week. I want you to know I am against this Heroes Bridge project as currently proposed at the Methodist Church. Veterans should be integrated into the communities they serve, not isolated into veterans' villages. The town of Warrenton that I know of has at least 2 assisted living facilities. If this was truly about veterans, then that money could be spent to expand those facilities with extra space specifically for veterans, integrated using the overhead that currently exists to take care of them. I don't want small home space and increased infrastructure where there's currently green space. My wife and kids run and ride their bikes down Church Street. Has this council done a study to determine what will happen to housing values if this project goes through? Have any of you spoken to the residents on Church Street or Fraser Road that will be most directly affected? I have, and my neighbors don't want this project. I challenge you to ask us by referendum or survey whether or not we want this project before you allow it to move through. All right, let me close with these last 2 projects. The biggest problem I have here is I'm hearing about these things secondhand. I'm not hearing about it from the council in any official way. I understand that there is a discussion to convert the old Warrenton Middle School into a drug rehab facility and the fields behind it into Section 8 housing. I don't know why a bedroom community with no visible industry requiring low-skilled, low-wage labor needs more Section 8 housing. How much of our police resources are currently used in areas where Section 8 housing is available in Warrenton? Do you want your wife running by a drug rehab facility or Section 8 housing? Do you want your children to have to walk by it on their way to Carousel? Well, I don't. I don't believe there's any need to have those kind of projects here in this town. Manassas and Gainesville are right up the road, and they have those problems, and they can keep them. Finally, I just want you to know, if these projects continue to go through, if this is the way the town is going to go, then you can tax someone else on the reduced value of my home because I won't stay, right? I won't. Thank you for your time.